Hello, hello, hello. It is Stephanie Deeds, your favorite realtor, and I am here with you today on Fun Fact Friday. You know, we are always reinventing ourselves around here, and so rather than just doing these Did You Know videos once a month, we're going to do them every week for you, and we're going to call it Fun Fact Friday. So you can expect to see my face every week now with a little bit of information and a few nuggets for you. What I want to talk about this week actually is interest rates and how that affects your buying power, as well as, relatively speaking, where interest rates are. Right now, interest rates are anywhere between three and a quarter to 3.5. Depending on your credit score, it could go up into the fours. But traditionally speaking, these are super, super, super low rates. Okay. When my husband and I bought our first house in, I believe it was 2004, we got an interest rate around 5.5 to 6%, and we were told by everyone we knew in, older generations of our families that was a stellar rate. So at 5 to 6%, we were told how great a rate it was, and that was 15 years ago. So now we are down at 3.25, which is amazing. Now they've gone up and come back down and gone up and come back down. Right now, here's what I want you to understand. 3.25%, I've got a little flyer here that's going to be attached with this video. At 3.25% at a list price or a purchase price of $300,000, your monthly payment is going to be about a little bit less than $1,100. That's assuming, by the way, a down payment of $60,000. So you're putting 20% down. But here's what I want you to notice the difference. On a 5% interest rate, so less than 2% of an increase, that's going to increase your payment by almost like $200 a month. Okay. So the interest rate matters because it matters how much you can afford. At 3.5% versus 5%, you can afford a lot more house on the lower end. So it's one of the reasons that now is a really, really good time to buy, because you can get more house for your money. And also, as prices start to increase, then now you're going to have increased higher prices and increased higher interest rates, and it's just going to limit your buying power. So if you're thinking about doing something, I'm just telling you, now's a really good time to do it. Also, what's interesting about this flyer is it also looks at, even with the lower monthly payment and a 30-year fixed loan, what you will pay out in the long run with interest and all that stuff. At the end of 30 years, how much will you have actually paid for that house? It will save you over $70,000 over the course of 30 years if you buy at a lower interest rate versus a higher interest rate. So, I just think that this is really good mathematical information that is good for people to know. I think there's a lot of different opinions in the media about whether this is a good time to buy, the economy, a recession, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm telling you that all economic factors that I'm seeing and all the research I've done, the speeches I've heard, and the economists that have put stuff out recently, there's no better time to buy. There just isn't. So, if you are curious about buying, if you have a home to sell before you have to buy, whatever it may be, let us know. Here at the Deeds Group, we are happy to help you in any way we can. We are all about the education and making sure that the people we work with know what is in their best interest. And if that means not buying a house today, then that's fine. And we have no problem with that. We just want you to be armed with all of the information you possibly can be to make the best decision for your family. So call us, text us, comment here, let us know how we can help. And I look forward to talking to you very soon. Thanks so much and have a great weekend.